What's up, guys? Abstract Tiger Productions here. I'm Chris.
I'm Drew.
And we are here with a post-movie review. This time, we are doing Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Yes. All right. Now, for those of you who have been fans of the channel, we have done the... What would you call it? A re-sequel? Re-prequel? Something like that?
Requel.
Yes.
Requel.
Yeah. Afterlife.
Yep.
And you'll be able to find that, up here somewhere. I'll put a thing for that.
Yep.
But we're talking about this movie right now. I'm going to keep it spoiler free because this is, at the time of this filming, it's opening weekend. So if you're planning on going and seeing it, we'll go see it, obviously. Yes. That's number one. Go see it, and we don't really do spoilers on that.
Not unless we're in studio, then that's usually a couple weeks after everyone's had a chance to see it that wants to see it.
Right, and you don't care. But my initial thoughts. I am interested. I'm not really sure what my feelings are.
Yep.
I'm not really neutral, but I did like the movie. I may have to watch it again to just kind of reprocess my emotions. Mm-hmm. I did like the movie. Lots and lots of more Easter eggs and callbacks to the original two.
Yes.
Especially, they did finally reference, not really a spoiler, because it references Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah, which the first one didn't do.
No, the first one did not do at all. The Statue of Liberty incident, as they called it.
Yes. Yeah.
That's my initial thoughts. I liked it. I don't know if I like it more than the first one, than Afterlife. At this point, I kind of like Afterlife more.
It might be easier if we call Afterlife the third one, so we don't keep
the third one.
Just
Okay, sure. All right.
Because I'm sitting here every time you get like the first one, I was like, so 84? No? Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll be boring and call it 1 through 4.
So yeah, yeah. So
Your thoughts?
I'm gonna be pretty short and sweet with mine. When I agreed to do this channel, I made a commitment to myself and to him that I'm going to be completely and totally honest, and I'm going to say exactly what I think, and I'm not going to hold back. And to be completely honest, I love me or hate me, everyone. I'm not trying to yuck on anyone's yum. I was very underwhelmed. I did not enjoy this one as much as I did Afterlife. Ghostbusters 2 is actually still my favorite of the saga at this point. There were certain nostalgic elements that I really, really enjoyed. I liked the MacGuffin.
Yes.
The MacGuffin of it was very.
Unique.
It was less Ghostbusters and more Indiana Jones. I'm gonna go that way with it.
Okay.
I
can see that.
But overall, I mean, it's not a good situation of a film when what's supposed to be a 15-year-old girl is like the best character in the film that has adults in it. Because it's not her movie. It's supposed to be a whole team movie, and it focused on her storyline a lot. And I didn't really care for that B plot.
I'm wondering if it might be a setup for another one, which will be a bit more...
I was actually going to make a point about that. I was going to let you say your next thoughts, but we got an answer to that at the very beginning of the movie. Like in the opening credits. They have created their own individual production studio.
Yes.
The Reitmans have for the Ghostbusters franchise called Ghost Corps.
Yes.
And so anything moving forward, Ghostbusters, which I believe I heard they're doing a television series.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's live action or animated at this point, but I know that Jason, R.I.P.
Yes.
Jason is an executive producer on that, and he's going to be moving forward with his dad's legacy.
And we'll side note about that. This movie was kind of dedicated to Ivan. Right?
Yes, they had a wonderful little in memoriam moment at the end. But the if you take away the nostalgia, and if you call this movie anything other than Ghostbusters, I feel like I'd find it for $5 in a Walmart bin.
Wow.
I really hate to say that, but I think the only reason why it got acclaim in this way is because it's Ghostbusters. But it's like extreme Ghostbusters, not actual Ghostbusters. Yeah.
For those of you who may not know, there was an 80s cartoon called The Real Ghostbusters. They tried to do a sequel series in the 90s called Extreme Ghostbusters. Didn't do as well.
Which we partly watched and discussed at length earlier on the channel. Go find it.
Or not. Or watch
not.
2 of the 3. The first 2. Forget the third one. That was, should not have happened.
But it was not Jack Frost like we assumed from our trailer reaction.
No, it was not.
It was not Jack Frost. I really thought, as soon as you said Jack Frost, I thought that's what the villain was going to be, and it wasn't. It was a completely different character. And the character, the backstory, the lore was done very well.
Yes. I like the way they...
Patton Oswalt's character of the walking exposition,
the Dr. Daniel Jackson.
Yes, exactly, yes. He was very well done.
Yeah.
They gave him good lines, and he did have, it's Patton Oswalt, so he's got his comedic timing.
Yes.
But it has aspects that are positive, but overall, if we were to break it down in like a 10 world, like we have with our reviews, 4?
Ooh.
I'd probably give it a 4.
Okay. I would probably say about a 6 for me personally, but I am looking through it through rose-colored nostalgic glasses.
I also actually my glasses are emerald, but
okay.
But I am watching it through the nostalgia, and that's why I appreciated the nostalgic parts of it.
Yeah.
But it was just the parts that were new storyline and moving forward and setting up this new crew of Ghostbusters. That's what I didn't really care for. So I don't know if that's just something I need to work through individually because I'm comparing it too much without realizing it, or if I enjoyed Afterlife so much that it didn't, because this takes place 2 years later.
Yeah.
And so it's like, what happened in those 2 years? There's not a lot of exposition there.
There is, some things
they
that
moved
are
to New York and they started
implied,
being
but
Ghostbusters.
that's it.
Yeah,
that was
which we knew that at the very end of the first one.
We did.
But yeah, I don't know.
3. Anyways,
you know what I meant.
Yes, I
I just broke my own logic.
Well, I think there are some aspects. The music was on point. I didn't feel like anything. The aesthetic of the villain definitely did. Whenever he was on screen, whatever we want to call it, was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
That aspect of
Good job with the creature shop.
Yes. Creature design.
I'm
great.
not sure if that was a CG creature or if there was some puppetry.
I think it was
that
probably
was interacting
a good,
with the people.
It was probably a mix. I would imagine.
So whoever did the creature shop on that and the character design did a very, very good job. I will give them that.
I
prefer this villain over either one of the Gozers. So,
sorry,
design-wise.
Sorry, Olivia Munn, or
Olivia Wilde.
Olivia Wilde. Sorry.
Olivia Munn's completely different.
Yes. All right. Well, I don't really have anything else.
I don't have anything else. I do recommend you guys go see it. Develop your own opinions. Develop your own thoughts.
But go see it regardless.
Yeah.
It's a would be a good family movie.
Oh, absolutely.
To go see.
Yeah, it's definitely a 4-quadrant film.
Yeah.
It ticks all the nostalgia boxes, like I said. Don't let me yuck on anyone else's yum. I'm not trying to influence you guys or anything like that. That's just what I personally took away from it, but I probably will rewatch it to see if it was just me going in with the wrong expectations.
Yeah.
But I don't have anything else to say.
Yeah. So, well, having said that, thank you guys for sticking with us through this movie review. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell thing and do all the fun stuff that YouTube needs us to do to whatever. And can you tell I'm tired of saying that?
I mean, you can come.
I saw way too much of myself in podcasts. Anyways, thank you guys again. Bye bye and be blessed, everyone.